again.
Get set to do
It's your boy Heb using the Rams versus the Seahawks. Oh, I forgot. Damn it. I put the wrong playbook. Or I didn't even change my playbook. I normally use the Dolphins playbook with the Rams because the Rams got like 3 formations. But only on offense. Now they got like 5 offensive formations, but you know, we like to use the Dolphins offensive playbook because they got a lot more plays.
To the 35 now as they come up.
This might be a problem because he got good old Russell Wilson.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson.
Get that ball.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Clay Matthews
good shit,
another
Clay.
sack to his impressive NFL
good shit,
resume.
Clay.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively,
for y'all that be watching, y'all know my dog Clay. He be out here doing the thing.
More importantly, the blitz that came defensively, they got right after him.
And you were telling me pre-game before we came on air, you think this is something we could see a lot?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because this is a unit that wants to play the game
all
on
right.
their terms.
And able to get this one across the 45.
I see we got a player over here.
Down. 15 yards on the play, first down.
We got a player over here.
On the ground, this is Rashad Penny.
I'm here.
And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're
Screen.
hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially as pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that.
Way to get there, D. Way to stay home.
Way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play.
I need to get to my linebacker.
This a second and long. Now again, right side. It's Carson.
Come on,
he's going to
bro.
get this one down near the 45-yard line.
It ain't going to work on me. It's really not going to work.
Speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Third and long. It's Wilson.
Bro, how did he get so open?
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
We got to force him to make a mistake. That's what we got to do. We got to force him to make a mistake. He's a good player right here.
They'll run on first down. Carson.
Good job, boys.
To turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage.
Way to get there.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
We're going to make him make a mistake. We're going to make him make a mistake.
Throwing on second down. Wilson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact.
Get your nose in there, boy.
Second down.
Way to get your nose in there, boy.
And the safeties have less ground to cover. You'd better be
Here
quick
it
with
is.
your delivery.
Here it is.
Space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks with those
Here
safeties,
it is.
it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from
no
earlier
more
in his career,
first
but he's
downs.
still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first
No
down.
more first downs.
There's Wilson to throw. This will be caught at about the 5.
Good shit.
And the
Way to
stop
put that
will
stick
come
on him.
inside the 5 at the 4.
I'm going to need
They'll
another
get
one.
only 2 there, and it's second and goal.
I'm going to need another
Line
one.
of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. Wilson leaves this one with Penny. And
Good job,
he gets
boys.
halfway home from the 4 down to
job,
the 2-yard line. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or
Good job,
shut.
boys.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering.
And he's across
Damn, 90?
into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Taking
Wow.
it in from 2
John
yards out.
the
And
Beast.
they are able to strike
Or
first
John
here on their
Doobies.
opening drive.
Okay.
Myers connects on the PAT.
He had a good little drive there.
And that makes the score
I got to see what I got to do
The kickoff team on the field now
stop
as
that.
they will send this one away.
Got to see what I can do. Let's See if I can execute.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's see if I can execute.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley.
Okay.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Okay.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while.
I ran out of bounds. They're gonna drop
Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after
time,
they give them a touchdown.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And an alley to run.
Okay.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And
yeah, you gonna have to play some defense, man.
On that particular play.
And Gurley here fumbled it. Gurley fumbles the football. It's loose.
Wow.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. Almost
Gurley
like
tired.
It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Way to be aware, O-line. Way to be aware. We needed that. Good shit.
They'll try the air now with Goff. Throw right side, going to be caught by Higbee.
Good job.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
It's all right. We going to drive too, man. We going to drive too.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Henderson now on 1st and 10. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
As long as you
tackle made by Ziggy Ansah. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
All right. All right.
Goff now looks to throw. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp.
Yeah.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as
like
the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 25-yard line. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
We're slowly driving, slowly but surely we get down there.
Coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. Business to take care of.
Ooh, y'all hitting, bro. Hey, I'm going to need you to calm down.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Oh, this might be a touchdown. This might be a touchdown.
On 2nd and 9, Goff. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there at 2nd down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the 1st on 3rd. A shotgun snap for Goff. And a throw there going to be incomplete. Shaquille Griffin knocking it away that time in coverage.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert
right,
there on
we're gonna
3rd
have to
down,
settle.
but what an effort to get his hand
Hopefully
on
I
that
make
one,
this bitch.
knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Get in there.
And Zerline's kick is good.
All right.
And they are on the board.
You just got to hold you out the end zone. Hopefully you get a turnover.
So they do get the 3 points before they hit halftime. Something to build on, maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and raise the banner.
That's right, boys. Let's get that ball back.
That's good. Got points, and now, as you said, they got something to build on.
Let's get that ball
ready
back
for the 2nd half.
And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
Give me that, little boy!
And it's intercepted. It's Clay Matthews with a pick. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Okay, I got a quick tangent for us here, Charles. Let's look at the teams that have not yet won in the NFL, the 0-3 teams.
That's
the
all
Jets,
you do, all the
Dolphins,
way.
Bengals, Steelers, and Broncos. Who do you think is the first to get off the schneid?
Well, when you look at it, Who has the open week? Who's safe? The Jets?
The Jets, yeah, they don't play anybody, so they're not going to win. They're not going to win this week.
I think the Bengals and Steelers, they play each other.
Yep.
So I think the Steelers beat the Bengals.
That's what happened.
And
You just got a little bit greedy.
They're the team that I'm looking at closest and having the best opportunity to get it done.
How about Denver hosting Jacksonville? A possibility there for the Broncos, right?
Definitely a possibility, but I like the way that Jacksonville comes into this game. A big win on Thursday night at home against Tennessee, and riding their hot rookie quarterback Gardner Minshew, and their defense looked ferocious again.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. Now they face a third down and 4 after that incompletion on second down.
That's right, boys.
Goff
Cut back. Good shit.
And he's got this down to the 35. They get the first. The decision to run on third and medium winds up being a good one. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course,
we're going to get down there. We're going to score.
Really
can't stop me.
Throughout that one. Not only is he getting good
can't
blocking
stop
up
me.
front, but how about his vision to find the holes?
You can't stop me.
Things before they even open and hurdling through them.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Hey, man.
This will be the first red
I'm
zone
doing everything right.
now for the Rams.
I'm doing everything
it's
right.
First and 10 from the 12. From the gun, here's Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's
that
difficult
scared me.
to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
That for real scared me.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Goff. Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
Good pick.
And his guys
Good
have
pick.
got it back at the closing
I saw you there,
stages of
but
the
I
first
still
half.
tried you. I had to try you, man. I had to try you.
The Seahawks take over first and 10.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
And he's taken down,
you
but able to
ruthless.
get this up to the 20-yard line.
Buddy really gonna come out here and try to do me like that.
Now it's Carson. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the
looking
NFL,
like the Super Bowl game.
and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
That's right. That's
Let's
right.
field it a few yards into the end
That's
zone.
right.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game. Yet, they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Goff now looking to throw, eluding the pressure right. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football.
Yeah.
But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move.
We both
He's
playing,
able to do
playing
that
some
on that
good
play
football
and
right
picks
here.
up a first down with a nice
Playing
throw.
some good football right here.
It's Gurley. And he'll be taken down across the
Good shit,
50
Gurley.
at the 45 in enemy
Good shit, Gurley.
territory. Another
Keep on
nice
grinding,
gain. That's
Gurley.
now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Keep on grinding,
Still in
Gurley.
search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move.
Keep on
First and
grinding,
10.
Gurley.
Out of the gun. Gone. Throw complete right side to Cooks.
Let's go, Cooks.
Goff finding Cooks on a big play. And even 40 yards.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second,
Good shit,
I thought they
Cooks.
had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval. It's a welcome sign of life that this offense needed. Here's
Let's
Gurley.
go.
And he takes it across for a Rams
Let's
touchdown.
go.
A
I do this.
5-yard touchdown run.
I do
And
this.
the Rams have taken the lead. A 1-yard run on first down, another yard that gets him into the end zone on second down. Maybe not much for the yards per carry average,
Come
but hey,
on,
6
man.
points.
Yeah, bottom line is it doesn't
Come
matter
on,
there.
man.
You've got to find a way to wedge it into
Now
the end
we
zone.
gotta come
Yards per
back.
carry, that's out the window. How do you
We
score?
gotta get
And
another
on the second
turnover.
down, they had something going. They got a yard before. They thought they could do it again, and they got it done.
Let's go ahead and get that ball back, D.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay,
That was cute.
these are the sequence of plays we
That was
want to
real
run.
cute.
These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what
That's
they
right.
have up their sleeve.
Oh, he gonna do it
They
again.
run it with Carson.
Come on, rookie.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back
You're not
at the
gonna do the same
47.
play on me
It's a loss of
and
2
expect
there, bringing up
the
second
same
down.
thing. Come on now. You got to screen.
On second and 12, Wilson over the middle, complete. It's
What he
Wilson.
hit?
They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down.
There it is.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play
it
zone
is.
defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Here it is, boys.
A good chance this is 4-down territory
is,
if they're
boys.
unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Here's Carson. And he's got the first before he's
I'm
brought
just a
down
tad
at
slow.
the
Just a little
39-yard
slow.
line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but
Option.
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was
Option.
curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go
Ooh,
for
boy,
it.
you got hands like
Now,
feet.
meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead.
Okay.
He's giving them a little jolt.
Okay.
Just gave them the lead there, but 2
Okay.
TDs now in the game.
And that
Okay, we
jolt
got a game
puts
over
them in the
here.
lead. What a
got a
terrific
game
job by
over
him.
here.
He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
All right, let's get it.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the 3rd quarter. Now they relinquish that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost
shit,
turning into
boys.
those pendulum games, right? Where it
Shit,
swings
Gurley.
back and forth, and who's going to make the play that changes that maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
First down, Los Angeles.
Ah, pick your pride
So the
up.
big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They go with Brown. He's got the first down here
Little
inside
nigga.
the 30. And down to the 27-yard line. First down Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
First down, Rams.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Yeah, we concentrating over here.
Goff turns and gives to Gurley.
Yeah.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
What we gonna do over here, boys?
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Goff. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
How you get outmaneuvered?
This has been a tough day for them. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming.
Another screen.
This is 3rd and long.
Another screen.
From the shotgun, Wilson.
Let's go, boys. Good shit, Aaron.
6-yard line.
That's coverage sack right there.
It's
a coverage sack. First
Brandon,
3 and
what
out.
I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Where to get
Give
there,
him 11
boys.
yards that time on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10.
Great defense, guys. Great defense.
The offense back out there at the line, ready
now
for their
offense,
next drive.
do something
and there
for
are
me.
parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate.
We know we can stop them.
The ending, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because
you need to
once
get that
you threw the
touchdown.
interception and finish off the drive, that does
need
no
that.
good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Gone. He gets it to Gurley, complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Meanwhile, Goff to Gurley as he drops it off for his running back. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 20-yard line. And now all of a sudden, the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit, because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
Goff now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%. And it's 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Brown. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. And the mind of the play caller,
all right, let's get
up
in there.
Tick, tick, tick.
Back to the ground, this time with Gurley. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The tackle made by K.J. Wright.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. He's back to throw. That's complete right around the 8. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they get it with 16 seconds remaining.
7 yards out, boys.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and
7
goal.
yards out, boys.
Back to throw. And he's got
Let's
it.
go.
It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
Let's go.
So for those of little faith, guess what?
That's how you come back, quarter comeback.
They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive.
Come on,
and they
man.
did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like
Stop
they're going to be the
playing
winners.
with me.
Zerline connects on the extra
I'm too
point,
nice.
And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
You know, we're not going to play it stupid. We're going to go ahead and get in that cover 4.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get
one.
this drive underway. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation? And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. A costly sack. They'll have to use a timeout here. And barring a defensive penalty, they'll be looking at one final play. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
And I'm finna pick it off.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for the dub.
By Akeem Talib. And that's how this one ends.
Hey, I came, I saw, I conquered. John DeBeast, you was good,
we were on hand
but I was
for
better.
A fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last
See that?
play.
That's called the
Great
dub.
job defensively
That's called
to
the
get
dub.
the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters.
Ooh.
You're never sure which
I was
one's
shook
going to
for a
be
little
one of the
bit,
key
you know,
ones.
but
at the end of the game,
I
when
did
you
do
analyze
it.
it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on, and that last play was one of them. The last
shut
shot
them out in the
had to
first
take
quarter
it,
and the
and
fourth
they came
quarter.
up with the interception and sealed their victory.
Good job, guys.